Hey friends, Barkey Dog here, back with another quick yap movie review. So I just got back from seeing this here movie at the theater, and this is just my quick impression of it. Is this movie any good? Was it entertaining? Is it worth putting your hard-earned dollars down on the counter for? Or is it one to be avoided? Well, this time, we're looking at an Indian film, a comedy called #MENTOO. The big Cineplex near where I live carries 2 or 3 Indian films every week or so, and sometimes, it's just fun to go see one. Anyway, this one's about a group of guys who feel kind of mistreated by the women in their lives, and so they form a mutual support group using the hashtag MENTOO. Since they feel that in their own way, women can be abusive to guys just like guys can be to women, hence the male version of the Me Too hashtag. Now, they don't hate women, and they make it very clear they appreciate real feminists who want equality. They're all for that. What they don't like are what they call the pseudo-feminists, the man-hating ones who are hypocrites and play the victim card to get what they want. Think modern Hollywood. Ugh. So one guy is in a relationship with a chick who's just kind of using him to get ahead. She's a stand-up comedian, and her routines are all about man-bashing. Another guy had this woman flirting with him, and he was all into her. But she ups and marries someone else, so now he uses a Tinder app to swipe left on every woman the app recommends in order to get some kind of revenge on the fair sex by refusing them. Another guy is sort of in the shadow of his mother, and he starts a new job at an all-female office. He's a good-looking young guy, so they all objectify or harass him in various ways. Plus, their clients only want to talk with the chicks, not him, so he can't make any sales. There's a guy henpecked by his bossy wife, and another who gets unfairly Me Too'd at work by a chick who wants the promotion he was going to get. So she Me Too's him to get him out of the way. He loses his job, and in India, I guess, according to this movie, if you harass chicks at work, you can get branded a molester. And that goes on your work record, so he can't get another job in his field. They all gather at a men's-only bar to commiserate and to try and work out their problems together and figure out what to do. Now, this is a comedy for the most part, and it does what comedy is supposed to do, namely turning something on its head and giving you a different or unexpected perspective on it. Plus, this is from a completely different culture than ours, right? Gotta say, I'm really surprised this movie made it past the gatekeepers in the US. Just the title alone would mark it as problematical, to say the least, let alone the subject matter. And yeah, the Twitter kids probably won't like this one, for all the reasons you could imagine. But what did I think? How about it? Is this thing any good? Well, I thought it was okay. However, this doesn't really go for the jugular in the way you might expect. It's kind of light on the comedy, and not so much of a knee slapper in that way. They do try to raise awareness of reverse sexism, and maybe that would play better in Indian society, where they have laws like the one I mentioned, that brands a guy for life with no hope of appeal. They do make clear the guy in this case is totally innocent too, but the message may fall flat for Western audiences. But despite all that, I did enjoy the movie nonetheless. There are some fun moments and some drama as well. I like the cast and the premise, and the way each guy and their story is introduced, and you get invested in these characters, and you can root for them. If it does come to your area and you've seen the big pictures showing already, well, go ahead and give MENTOO a chance. I'd probably give this one, 2.5 paws, I think. I did like the characters, as I say. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.